Do you think we need a bit more red for this?
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit.
What do you mean that's a
But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, but it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Welcome to Wanderstop. I hope you enjoy your stay. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. Hope it's brutal. Just have to... Oh, I'm tired. Keep moving. Right. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. Keep moving. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. What kind of voice do you have? Well, she's got some major trauma and choosing not to face. Perfection is a rough goal. So, Rhino and I have talked about a few shows together, and I feel like he doesn't like protagonists that go after a goal without a level of determination. But I wonder if she's so determined it swings back around into being a problem in his eyes. One of the reasons why I wanted you to see this. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. Be quiet. Ugh. Oh my goodness. You're not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Neko, good to see you. Where are you going, friend? No spoilers, but I want to spoil. So, okay, here's the thing, Neko. I have played this game to completion. It has made me cry. And I don't want chat to spoil it for chat. Sorry, Rhino. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry, Rhino. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. Coming live from D&D battle, we mess it up. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. I've never heard of this game. Oh, Neko. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Have you played the Stanley Parable? Mel is gonna love explaining. Shut up. Okay. Davey Redden wrote the Stanley Parable and also the Beginner's Guide. They are kind of niche-ish games, but they have really impressive writing. And this game was Davey Redden's attempt to break himself out of creative burnout. And it is an exploration of burnout. It's great. It's a great time, especially if you've ever experienced any kind of burnout. It's wonderful. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Ah, wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Bora, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Bora was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Bora already retrieved the sword. was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is a sword supposed to be heavy? Of course not. Just a sword. Indeed. We're in agreement that it is a sword, and it is the normal weight. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Irish all of a sudden. I don't have many voices, but that's not my worst one, I would hope. Plus, this guy seems different than Alta. No? Now then, it's time for the tea Borrow promised for himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you're not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it's good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You've collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What's there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, heading straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me. I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. All right, welcome to Wanderstop. What do you reckon? We go back into the forest, or we make some tea with Borrow? Bookie came into the room and saw what I was playing. He knows it made me cry the first time. He just shook his head. Sort of in a this shit again. Hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I'm understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the... Maintenance, there we go. Goodness. Brain read that as maintenance. Main entrance. To gather our tools. Where'd the accent go? It got tired and ran away. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and... Oh. You've already retrieved the basket. Read in Bora's mind you are. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you've used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. I will do what I did last time I played this game. You guys have made fun of me for it. I resent it for doing it. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. Nope, you ain't tricking me, old man. Well, you've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process will be done. Once they've fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Behind us is the... Oh, fuck, I grabbed them already. Well, behind us, the wall where tools are stored. Each of them can... Oh! You've already gone ahead and begun using all the tools. See, you're already much in the spirit of running a tea shop. We'll do just fine here. Right now, though, we're needing is the watering can. Looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Yeah. I got you. Oh, shit. Sorry. Fuck. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Bora likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one. Almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. You're to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line. Then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Myra, good to see you. How you going, friend? Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns so you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you would like, not just the garden. Bara simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. A sweet looking game. Oh, it does look sweet, don't it? I need one more. Ooh. Can't take that. Oh well. Thank you for shouting her out, Rhino. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember that the watering can you stashed earlier? Now's the time to be retrieving it. Ooh, but no, my tea just finished. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto our new egg. Once you've done this, please come and speak with me again. Hold on, I have tea to grab. Worth a shot. Oh no. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Just holding the seed. Ah! You successfully watered the plant egg. Ooh, I like other games this publisher has released. I may have to give this cozy game a try. So, if you know the publisher, then you might be prepared. This was a project by David Redden to kind of get over some burnout he was having creatively. And it is like an exploration of burnout. First time I played it, it made me cry. So, you know, there's your warning. It is really great though. Once you water the egg, it'll grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you've made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It'll grow even more seeds. I've done that already. In this way, you could be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Yeah, and I already did that. I have more seeds now. So you did. It's very on brand for you to be rushing ahead to the next step. Very well. And let us jump ahead to the next step in the gardening process. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Do not be alarmed, miss. We're down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Varro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Ooh, thank you, Mel. I think I need to explore that journey of beating burnout. Man, I feel that. And I felt it the first time I played this too. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot. I'm certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Yes. Large hybrids? Ah, that's correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use one of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. You got it, buddy. Let's do more seeds. I did it. I made fruit. Oh, wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. I have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I'll be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of the field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Let's just stare in silence. Aha! That's as harsh as silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside. I'll explain the tea machine to you. I'm good. Need water. Listen to borrow, or and take a look at it. See if I can figure it out. Oh, aren't you? Thank you for gifting Amara. Very generous of you. Ah. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Maybe? Oh. I missed one thing. There it is. There we go. Yes, enjoy your new emotes and your ad previewing. Damn. Just one more little bit. Damn it. Oh well. I've made tea. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind at will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Ooh, Borrow could tell a joke. No, I just want to get on with it. Of course, I am understanding completely. You're quite pressed for time. Therefore, let us now discuss how to make tea. I'm holding tea in my hand. Behold, the tea machine. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks, even. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I did not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is meant to be used. I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? I've already made tea. Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course. I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they're all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to that rope at the top. We've done this, my love. We've done this. Take the tea. Take it. Ah! Is this the tea that you've made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. Is everything that Bara was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? It would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? Listen, man, I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. So you keep telling me over and over and over. It's just that I have something very important to do, and I can't waste any time. Will the important thing vanish if you spend 1/2 hour making tea? Maybe. I don't want to take the risk. I see. I don't know the matter was of such importance. Must be quite stressful, yes? To be so constantly vigilant. I really think about it. I must say, and I have very different relationships with our careers. Running a tea shop, it's quite the relaxing endeavor. It's still very rewarding. Make a warm drink, put in the hands of a customer. Yum. What a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help around here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it's possible for you to decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. If that were to happen, you'd be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be fine and heard. You're simply tired. It's normal to... Wait. No. Up. Right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day. For years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made. The pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm so sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be. Ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up to excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Ugh. I can't believe how tired I've been. Let's rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes! This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are. Coming round again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there. Multiple times. That's not like me. Yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. This has never happened. Well, perhaps it's the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. Days add up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits. Yes, we will fill out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you're tired. Do you not see how tired you are? It's palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious. What you need is some time to rest. Take your attention off this task of yours. Just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you're understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You're welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there, run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then, one of these times, you'll be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you'd spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here, help me run the tea shop, just for now. Work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. You have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. Might be a good way to take your mind off things. Just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Not to worry. Nobody's forcing anything. You can leave or stay anytime. How about this? I'll be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you'd like to try running at the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There's no rush. Okay. That feels like a chapter 1 of a kind. Nah, let's get our cute little apron. Then we'll call it. We're still a bit too warrior-esque. We need to fucking relax for a time. Ah. So you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course. The very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainted with the shop. Please, come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They're also quite useful, yes. Of course, you probably know the scene as you've already taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to be doing shop management work, eh? Why, Laura feels the exact same way. I love the little illustrations. They're so cute. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. If you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Bara finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this, perhaps? Quite a lot of information, yes. Here, add some notes to your field guide. That way it's all conveniently written down. I hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Bara was quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving around on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. And the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room and thoroughly cleaned. It's a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes or yes, but a lie. Very good. I'm glad to hear. While we're here in the maintenance room, let's get you some attire. If you're doing a shop, you must look the part. How else will all customers know to come to you for tea? I want the customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let's see if this apron looks the part on you. You're so cute! Wow, with this apron you do look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true and you know it. Indeed, I did know it. But I was thinking aspirationally. Okay. There is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. It's where you're going and I'll run there. It's fine. Oh, that's right. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still heavy, too heavy to lift, yes? Yep. Still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let's leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important the sword is to me. Are we asking where the sword came from? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. Seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon, I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. I picked only one thing. Being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make the sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. I didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. I was most confident in you. All right. I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having any other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect. You're already having the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, if you're needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There's a book in there on gardening, written by Barrow's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. Quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning! Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It's happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Yes, go, go, go. Yes. I think he very intentionally had the tooltips like wait a very long time before he can speed through them because he knows who's playing this game and he's an asshole. No time to waste. Time is money, friend. Well, we're going to do one thing. I know how many books appear in this game. And I think I want to try and end sessions when I play this by reading one of them to you. The first is all about gardening. By Sylvia Sugarpuddle. So, you've decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you'll discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us, and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I'm excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting for a new gardener. Remember, darling, absorb this information only at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you learned. Or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually, literally, explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. All right, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Chapter 1. Simple Plants. Simple plants are the most basic of flora. They are the building blocks of your garden. To plant one, you'll need to find a plant seed. The color of the seed tells you what plant it will produce. How many different types of plant seed are there? Darling, I am not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get into a prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you've found the plant seed you want to use, place it in the ground and a simple plant will sprout. Okay, everything's pretty easy so far, right? Well, buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids, and you know this is where gardening gets wild. Chapter 2. Small hybrids. Hybrids come in two sizes, small and large. First, let's discuss small hybrids. To make a small hybrid, we'll start by placing a simple flower in the garden. You'll notice this grid when you plant the flower. Now, let's place simple ferns along the flower, forming a line, like this. As soon as you do this, the center flower turns into a plant egg. Yes, plants can become eggs. It's a normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. So what do we do with this completely normal plant egg? Well, we water it, of course. So let's grab our trusty watering can. Simply fill your watering can at any spigot you can find next to a body of water. Then once it's full, pour some water onto the plant egg. And just like that, the egg turns into a combination of the fern and flower. You just bred 2 plants together, you nasty gardener, you. This line pattern is the key to producing a small hybrid. Place your first simple plant, A, in the center, surrounded by any 2 of the same simple plants, B, in a line around it. The outer plants have to be the same, that's the only rule. Can you even make a hybrid by combining a simple plant with itself? It's true. Any combination of plants produces a hybrid. Go ahead and try creating some hybrids and see how many you can come up with. You can always check your field guide for information on all of the hybrids that you've already produced. Chapter 3. Large hybrids. If you've ever looked at a small hybrid and thought, that's for babies, then I've got great news for you. Introducing large hybrids. The same basic principles for creating a small hybrid apply to the large hybrid. However, the pattern itself is different. Rather than in a line, this time we're going to make a triangle pattern. As you can see, this time we require 3 of the surrounding simple plant rather than 2. But other than a different pattern, everything is the same. Just water the egg again, and this time you'll get a big ol' honkin' mama of a plant. Just look at that beauty. Stunning. Terrifying. Gorgeous. Now this is the reason I've devoted my life to gardening. If you don't believe me, get out there and try it for yourself. Honkin' mama indeed, Archie. I love Davy Redden's writing. Cracks me up. Rhonda, did you just thirst a large hybrid? Chapter 4. A breather. Whew, a lot of information so far. How about we take a little breather and relax for a moment with this calming picture of some beautiful fish. Chapter 5. Fruits. You didn't think your plants were just going to sit there in the ground doing nothing at all, did you? Heck no! Plants are living beings. Just like you and me, they need to create something in order to feel purpose in life. Once you've made your hybrid, go ahead and pour a little more water on it. Each time you do, it will produce a new fruit. Small hybrids and large hybrids will each grow something from their leaves. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds, allowing you to plant even more simple plants. Large hybrids will grow fruits. Fruits are juicy and tasty, and you can brew them in water to create all manners of tea. And even better, every large hybrid grows its own unique fruit with its own unique properties. Check your field guide for more information on all these fruits and their effects. Chapter 6. Social commentary. Remember, gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations, which means there is no correct way to arrange your plants, regardless of what the cold-minded seedologists might try to tell you. To them, gardening is more like a math equation to be ordered and solved, more like a spreadsheet than a musical instrument. Look at them, solving a garden. Have you ever seen something so absurd? This is what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Oh, and let's talk about the cost of tuition at seedology universities. How can you justify an average of 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely these students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to be commensurate with such an exorbitant cost of education. Shall I tell you why all of this posturing and extravagance? It helps them to feel superior. They donate huge amounts of money to have their names printed on the front of an Institute for Plant Speech. That's a real thing they spend their money on. Darling, plants can't speak. I've tried. Don't lose sight of what gardening is really about. Gardening is many things, and seedology is not one of them. Resist the hegemony of the seedologist imperative. No seedologists. I'd eat more banana watermelons if they were star-shaped. I hated that entire sentence. Not me thinking it was a real Mel rant and not the book. It does seem like something I would say, those damn seedologists. You're so fucking pretentious. Chapter 7. Moving plants around. We've all stepped back from a long day of hard work in our garden and thought to ourselves, actually, I wish everything was somewhere else. It's perfectly normal to instantly dislike something the minute you finish making it. That's why pots are so handy and useful. If you hold a pot and stand in front of a plant, you can scoop that plant right up into the pot. Of course, the large hybrids are perhaps a bit too big to fit into a pot, but everything else should fit just fine. What do you do with your potted plant? Put it on a shelf, put it back into the ground, perhaps even move the plant into a much larger and more decorative pot. The choice is yours, and in gardening, just as in life, it's very important to indulge every whim you ever have, no matter how small. Of course, sometimes it's necessary to eliminate a plant altogether. While it's painful for the soul, it's actually quite easy for the hands. Simply use your trusty shears and chop away at whichever plant has outstayed its welcome. The power to destroy life is a heavy burden to carry, so whenever you shear a plant, remember to congratulate yourself on overcoming the inner demons of doubt and insecurity. Chapter 8. Congratulatory Tea Break. I didn't say I eat corn the long way. Ugh. Ew. Ugh. What do you mean? How do you eat? What do you mean eat corn the long way? You eat Mars bars upside down for the texture on your tongue. Listen. First of all, I've never had a Mars bar. Second of all, tongue texture is very important in food. Okay? It's quite important. I would argue it's most of everything. That's why I can't eat some foods. The texture is just too All right. Congratulatory tea break. Congratulations! You're a true master of gardening now. A fact which is guaranteed to impress disapproving relatives at holiday parties. Now is an ideal time for a relaxing cup of tea to bask in your own accomplishments. Remember not to be too haughty or arrogant about your newfound skills, but also remember to be at least a little arrogant, or else what was it all for? I salute you, my beauties, and I do hope to bump into you out on the dirt. Now go out there and make the most beautiful gardens your hearts can imagine. Oh, and I should mention, there are certain special effects that mushrooms can have on your plants as well, if you know the right patterns. I very much wish to tell you about them, but my editor is insistent that I am far past my deadline on delivering the manuscript of this book. In fact, she's here with me right now telling me to stop writing. Now she's coming over to the desk and... Dedicated to all garden snakes. Everywhere. My, what a lovely book. I feel we've learned something on this day, don't you? My favorite lesson was about those goddamn seedologists. The best thing is, we have a book club in this game. You see all these empty shelves? You see how many of them there are? We got a lot of books to read. Not that one. We got a lot of books to read. I'm not explaining. We got a lot of books to read. I'm really looking forward to reading them with you. Well said, Alta. Big stretch. All right. Let's find a friend to read y'all out to. And let's remember this time to do that and to do that. The sub-braid might look weird, but that's only because Stream Elements to this day is somehow not subscribed to me. If you copy and paste it as a subscriber, it will show the actual emotes. But here nor there. Let's see who's online. Who is online? Let's see. Oh fuck, no, this is so hard. It's so difficult when we have like multiple friends online, because then it's like, oh my god, who do I pick? Who do I pick? You know what? Let's send you over to a cutie. I think that's a grand idea. Thank you for the plugs, Rhino. Oh, goodness me. One day I'll remember to self-promote. That's a lie. I'm sorry for lying to you. Okay, let's get this raid going. We're going to send you over to the queen of all cuties. Inside again. Miss Paige herself. Looks like she is playing some Sea of Thieves. I am assuming she's doing some last ship standing. Let's get you over there. Perfect. First try. All right, be kind to her. More importantly, be kind to yourselves, as I would be kind to you. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, or your evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will plan to see you in the next one. Like what you saw? All of it was recorded live over on Twitch. So come join us in chat and be part of the fun. We'll see you in the next one.